So good evening, everyone, and welcome. It's wonderful to be back. It's wonderful to be. I am in Zoom land, but let's must say we in person, because now I'm real person. I'm not on YouTube. Anyway, let's have a beautiful practice and let's embody. Let's embody and just come into our safe place and space. Just allow your body to melt and connect with Mother Earth, with Kakmakwe, and feel that connection. We're starting off in easy seated pose, but you can always just straighten your legs if it's uncomfortable for you, and whenever you feel uncomfortable, just go into your body and your body will tell you exactly how it needs to be. So listen to your body, all right? Ooh, so let's turn our palms facing up to Father Sky, so that we are open to receive the gifts and the blessings and the teachings that we will receive tonight. And to embody means for us to be able to bring all of who we are into our awareness. And as we do so, we greet our breath, and as we greet our breath, we notice every in-breath and every out-breath. Some people's audios are on, so I'm just going to ask people, please, just to check their audios. It should be off, otherwise all that sound is coming through, all right?
The frustrating 3-year investigation, detectives were finally satisfied.
Just noticing every in-breath and every out-breath. Becoming aware of the breath moving in through the nostrils and the breath leaving the body. And I invite you to relinquish, to let go of all the stuff that happened today and this morning, this afternoon, and just before you got onto your mat. Let all of those things go and just come into yourself. Be with yourself. That's good. Thank you. In towards yourself, to give yourself that love and that care and that compassion. Trauma-sensitive yoga is a practice to help us reconnect with our body, reconnect with this vessel. Because what we know now, trauma is not just in the story, but it's in our brains, in our nervous systems, but a lot of it resides within the body. So yoga comes from the Sanskrit word yag, meaning to unite mind, body, spirit, and soul, to tie those strands together, but more so to bring us back home here. For most of us that have been traumatized, we are frightened outside of our bodies, out of our bodies. And if we use substances or other ways to numb, then we also take away what we need to feel here. So we are going to lengthen, strengthen, and stretch out all the muscles through the different asanas or yoga postures that we are going to go through, so that we can soften the body again, open up the body again, and we allow space in the body so that stuff that needs to be discharged, to be released, to be let go, that we can let go of stuff that we carry that we do not need to carry, but we can open up the body and bring that beautiful goodness into the body. And at the end of the practice, the last 10, 12 minutes, we do a nice guided mindfulness meditation to integrate all of this. And I ask all of you, stay till the end, till you go into the mindfulness. Don't just jump up and say, my yoga's done. I don't want to be present. Be present so that all the work that you are going to put in tonight, that all that work can be integrated into your system. In fact, in yoga, the corpse pose or shavasana, or that last bit where we are quiet, is probably the sweetest part of the yoga practice. So as we take a nice deep inhale, we bring our hands into heart center. As we bring our hands into heart center, we acknowledge ourselves and we acknowledge our practice. We take a nice deep inhale, we rise the arms up and we lengthen up, move the palms away and just stretch straight up as if we want to touch the sky with our fingertips, opening up the sides of the body. And we lengthen up a little bit more. We squeeze the belly tight. We lengthen the spine as well. And as we exhale, we open up our arms, stretch it away from the body, and slowly and gently drop the fingertips on our mat and the chin onto chest. And again, inhale. And as we inhale, we are inhaling renew with energy and strength, sustenance, nurturance, and oxygen from creation, bringing all that beautiful stuff into the body, and we lengthen up, opening up the sides of the body. As we exhale, this time we open up the mouth nice and wide and we blow out all the stale air, all the toxins, all the stuff we do not need. Yoga's about letting go. And again, inhale. Strong, long, long inhale. We lengthen up, opening up the sides of the body. Exhale, let's blow it out. Nice hard sound, mouth open wide. Chin onto chest, fingers connect with the earth. Inhale. Lengthen up, opening up the sides of the body. Lengthen up a little bit more. Exhale. Let's stretch those arms away from the body. Lengthen it away from the body. And then bring it to touch the mat, chin onto chest. And again, in. Lengthen up, opening up the sides of the body. Lengthen up a little bit more. Exhale, open up, lengthen, stretch, 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 and all the way down. And now do two on your own. Inhale, all the way. Let's stretch up, lengthen up. Exhale, blow it out, let go. One more. In. Exhale. And then release. Bring the palms again facing up. Let your shoulders drop. Let it fall. Your belly's nice and soft and relaxed. Close your eyes. Go into your body and sensate. Becoming aware of all the different bodily sensations that you are experiencing right now. Beginning to feel that shift and change is in the body. 2 breaths. So now take a deep inhale, bring the palms facing down. Let's open up the shoulders. We're going to open up the shoulders, back of the neck. Just let that tension and stuff go. Nice deep inhale. We just roll the head all the way over to the right, keeping the shoulders nice and soft, relaxing the shoulders, stretching out the left side of the neck, and exhale back to center. Inhale all the way over to the left. And back to center. Inhale right. Exhale back to center. Inhale left. And back to center. 2 more. Inhale right. Exhale back to center. Inhale left. And exhale back to center. Coming back to center, we take a nice deep inhale. We bring chin onto chest. And as we exhale, we drop the head back, lift the chin up, look up and back. And again, inhale, chin to chest. And exhale, head back. One more, inhale, chin to chest. And exhale, we look up and back, lifting up the chin, stretching out all the muscles under the neck, chin and neck. And then we come back to center. Coming back to center, we take a nice deep inhale and exhale. All right, next we're going to tap into opening up the shoulders. We take a nice deep inhale, we shrug the shoulders up nicely all the way up, and we try to touch the ears. As we do that, we squeeze the belly nice and tight, and we create some tension there. But as we exhale, we roll the shoulder blades back and let it fall, and we come back to center and we soften the shoulders. We'll do 2 more sets. Inhale. Shrug the shoulders up, 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 squeeze the belly nice and tight, create that little bit of tension now as you exhale. As you let the shoulders drop, relax, release, and let go if there's any tension. And last one, inhale, let's shrug the shoulders up, squeeze the belly tight, and as we exhale, we roll back. And then we come back to center. A nice deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. And inhale. And exhale, let go. So we're going to move, warming up the upper part of the body, the torso, and we're going to do it's called a Kundalini Kriya. It's just a movement. Instead of doing a posture, we're going to move the body around a little bit, and just to get into the waist, into the back, warming up the spinal cord. So we're going to do circular movements. It's called the Sufi grind. So we start and we go to left first, all the way forward to the side, rolling back all the way to the right and back. And all just circular movements, inhaling and exhaling. And you can close your eyes as you move into doing your Sufi grind, inhaling and exhaling. And I want you to take your awareness and your attention to where all the muscles of your body is moving and doing the work. So you should feel it in the sides of your body, in your abdominals. You are moving and working all the way the waistline, opening up the flexor muscles in front of the body, opening up the extensor muscles at the back of the body. And that's good for trauma sensitive yoga, because we want to really soften the muscles that have tensed up because we stressed out or traumatized. Few more to the left. Feel that, inhaling and exhaling. It's always good to close your eyes so you can really and truly feel that movement. Let's do 2 more to the left. Inhaling and exhaling. Last roll. Inhaling and exhaling. We come to center. As we come to center, we take a nice deep inhale, and then we hold the breath. We hold the breath. We pull in the root lock, the Mula Bandha, that's your root lock all the way in and up, tightening it. And then we pull in the belly lock, pulling the belly in and back, holding it there, sealing in that warmth and energy. And then we inhale. And then exhale, let go. And again, in. And exhale, let go. Now we're going to go over to the right and then over to the left. So we'll do a few Sufi grinds in the opposite direction. And again, it's just warming up the spine, tapping into the waistline, working all that energy there tapping into the abdominals. And as I said, we are opening up the flexor muscles in the front of the body. And we also opening up the extensor muscles at the back of the body, letting the body know that we are safe and we are doing the work and we're doing what the body really loves us to do, is to work it, to move, and to soften the muscles. So we come back to center, and again we take a deep inhale through the nose, and we hold the breath, and then we pull in that root lock. It's like doing Kegels, like pulling in and up, all those internal muscles. We pull in the abdominals, the belly lock, squeeze, 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 just feeling that energy in the body. And then we inhale and exhale, let go. Another deep inhale. And exhale, let go. One more. Deep inhale through the nose. Strong exhale, blow it out through the mouth like. Let's do one more. Deep, deep inhale through the nose. Now blow it out, let go. So slowly and gently, when you're ready, we're going to straighten out the legs, straighten out, and just give it a little bit of a shake there if it's a little bit tight, because we didn't warm up the lower part of the body yet, which we're going to do right now. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, so we bring the legs together. We bring the palms just here at the base of the hips. We're going to give our feet some love and our toes some love. So we push the legs and the heels into the earth. Nice deep inhale. We point the toes, stretch it as much as we can. So we stretch out all the muscles on top of the feet that work so hard for us day in and day out, giving them some love. And as we exhale, we flex, wing all the toes open wide, push the heels into the earth, squeeze the abdominals nice and tight. And again, inhale, and we stretch, 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 stretch the top of the feet there, lengthen the top of the feet there, work all those muscles. As we exhale, we flex, we wing all the toes open wide. And again, let's give our feet some love. Inhale, stretch. Remember in yoga, where we are lengthening the muscles, we are strengthening the muscles. Every time we lengthen, we strengthen. Exhale, we flex, we wing all the toes open wide, all the way. You can move your toes around a little bit, giving them some love. We'll do one more. In, stretch, stretch, stretch. Back of the feet, legs flat on the earth, and exhale, flex, flex. So now you can just move your toes in circular, your feet in circular movements there a little bit. In and out, in and out, in and out. And there we have it. Warming up the legs, we come into butterfly, to Baddha Konasana. So we bring the soles of the feet together. Knees out here. Grab the outside of the feet if that's available to you, wherever that feels comfortable for you. It's another Kundalini Kriya. Kundalini is just one of the different types of yogas, more spiritual practice. But instead of doing a posture, they move in the posture. So we're going to move, and as I always say, flapping the butterfly wings. So in doing that, we are warming up the legs, but we're also opening up the hip joints. And it's all in the hip joints where we carry a lot of our tension, a lot of our stresses, and a lot of our traumas that are sitting there. So close your eyes, breathe in and breathe out. Take your attention and your awareness to the hip joints there, to the hips, and just flap your butterfly wings and open up, and you're stretching out all those muscles. You're also stretching out a little bit of the psoas muscle. The psoas muscle is a muscle that really gets very, very tight, particularly when we are stressed out and that. So we're just flapping our butterfly wings, a little bit more, opening up those hips and lubricating them. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll do a few more flaps, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And now all the way through the practice, I'm going to invite you to inhale through the nose, to exhale through the nose, unless I give you a different, when I ask you to blow out through your mouth, you do that as well, because that also changes the nervous system. All right, so we take a moment here, we stop, take a nice deep inhale, exhale, let go. Another deep inhale, and exhale, let go. So we've just done external rotation of both our hips. So always what we do in yoga, we always do a counter pose. When we do external, we also just do a counter pose. So we're going to do an internal rotation, bring the soles of your feet flat on the earth. We're just going to roll from side to side. So as we do an internal rotation of the hips, and you'll feel, if you pay attention and awareness to the hips and where you've done a lot of movement, you will feel the shifts and changes that happens there. Just do two more. And then when we're done, we come back to center. Coming back to center, we'll do one more just to warm up the spine a little bit more. Legs straight, so we're going to do a spinal twist. Nice deep inhale. We'll take the right palm, just bring it at the side of the left knee, and you bring the left palm at the base of the spine. Sitting straight, take a nice deep inhale. We first lengthen up. And as we exhale, we are going to move the head all the way around. So we're going to do a twist. We're going to twist around, and we are going to try to look at the back wall. And once we're here and we feel we've got a nice twist happening, we take 3 breaths. Once we have completed the 3 breaths, we slowly and gently come back to center. As we come back to center, deep inhale, exhale. And now we do the opposite side. Right palm behind you, nice deep inhale. And exhale, twist, nice long twist, rolling the head way back, eyes open wide, rolling the eyes way back for 3 breaths. After 3 breaths, we come back to center. Coming back to center, I want you to turn your palms up. I invite you to close your eyes and to sensate. So I invite you to go into your body and to feel the shifts and changes. And I will just ask you, so what are you noticing right now, right here, in this beautiful moment? And as you feel your chi, your energy, and as you feel your pure consciousness, and as you feel the shifts and changes that have taken place within your body, I invite you to say, thank you, to give gratitude and to honor your body. Honor who you are, where you are in your life right now, and how you are, and give gratitude and gentleness and kindness to yourself. That's what we do in trauma-sensitive yoga. Nice deep inhale. Just going to bring the legs to the side, and we're going to come up into tabletop. And in tabletop, we are going to do a few cat and cow stretches here. So make sure your knees are hip width apart, palms are shoulder width apart. Sorry, palms are, shoulder width apart. Fingers are open wide. Belly gravitate towards the earth. Let your belly just relax down towards the earth. And we are going to do cat and cow stretches. Now for the cat stretch, it's going to be an exhale, because you want the belly empty, because you want to pull that belly up. And the inhale is going to be the cow stretch. So we first just take an inhale. And as we exhale, we move into cat stretch. So cat stretch is drop the tailbone, drop the crown of the head, look towards the knees, round the spine, like a scary Halloween cat, round the spine, round the spine. Take the belly button, scoop it way up, up, up into the back of the spine. Engage all the abdominals. And then as you inhale, drop the belly, coming into cow pose. Tailbone rises up and your sits bones separate. You lift the chin up and you look up and back. So that's your inhale. You should feel the muscles under your chin stretching up and the muscles around your eyes working as well. And we change. So exhale for cat stretch, round spine. And inhale for cow stretch, belly gravitate towards the earth, tailbone rises up and we look up and back. And again. Exhale for cat stretch. And inhale, cow stretch. And again, exhale, cat stretch. And inhale, cow stretch. One more. Exhale, cat stretch. And inhale, cow stretch. And once you've completed that, walk your knees to the width of your mat. Then bring your toes a little bit closer. Roll the tailbone back and down. So you can just bring your forearms onto your mat and bring your forehead down. That's one way. Or you can stack up your palms and bring your forehead on your palms. Or if you want to get a deeper stretch, you can straighten both arms and bring your heart down towards your mat. It's a different pose, but it's also a nice stretch, also involving your shoulders and your shoulder blades. So we're going to take about five inhales and exhales, doing it on your own. I'll be back 1 second. So once you've completed your 5 breaths, we're slowly going to come back into tabletop. And once we're in tabletop, we're going to curl the toes under and come into a nice, gentle downward facing dog. And as we come into down dog, we're going to roll from the toe mounts down to the heels as we open up the hamstrings, opening up, stretching out the back of the legs, lengthening and stretching those muscles in the back of the legs. We're going to squeeze the abdominals nice and tight as we roll and walk the dog back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now slowly and gently we're going to come onto the tippy toes, dropping the head back down a little bit, looking towards the toes, lifting up the heels. You can always bend your elbows slightly to take the tension off your wrists, and you squeeze your abdominals nice and tight. Then slowly and gently from the toe mounts, you're going to roll down onto the foot, top of the foot, and then slowly push the heels down towards your mat, opening up and getting a nice stretch in your hamstrings. Take 2 more breaths. So downward facing dog is a strength building posture. This is where we build a lot of strength and foundation for our practice. From here, we slowly and gently, we walk the hands towards our toes. We bend the knees a lot, bring the torso hanging there. We grab the opposite elbows and we hang there like it's called a ragdoll pose. And you can just hang here, or you can roll from side to side, getting a little bit of a stretch on the side of the body. So you can roll from side to side, inhaling and exhaling. It's a very, very soothing movement for the body to be able to move from side to side, and you'll feel that. Then we come back to center. As we come back to center, we just straighten the back of the legs and we bring the palms onto the shin, and we come into a halfway lift. So we lengthen the spine forward. We squeeze the belly nice and tight. The hamstrings at the back are stretching out nice and open. Your feet are rooted and connected to the earth energy. Halfway lift. Also a strength building posture. Now as we exhale, slowly and gently we're going to do a fold the body in half, right? So all the way, crown of the head, gravitate towards the earth, your fingertips or your palms, wherever your level of stretch is, will stretch out. So we're stretching out the front and the back body, feeling that. And again, remember, where we're lengthening, we are strengthening the body. We'll do another halfway lift, palms on the shin, lengthening the crown of the head away from the body. We take the belly button and we scoop it way back into the back of the body, engaging all the abdominals and strengthening them. And as we exhale again, we fold the body in half, stretching out and lengthening out all the muscles in the front body and the back body. 2 breaths here. And then slowly and gently from here, we're going to rise up, nice and slow. So whenever we come out of a forward bend, we come out of it nice and slow, mindfully, gently stacking up vertebra upon vertebra. Then we come into standing. Once we're standing in this position, we just ground the soles of our feet into the earth. Turn your palms facing forward. And this posture is called Tadasana, or mountain pose. This is one of the most powerful postures in trauma-sensitive yoga, because as we stand here in this way, we are sending that message to the body that no matter how life has thrown us down to the ground, we got back up. We got up and we're standing our ground. We got this. We're standing tall. So in this moment, as you take 3 breaths here, I want you to honor yourself. Honor your journey, your life journey, where you are right now. And to embrace every part of your being, every part of who you are, because this is all you. Even the hurts and the pains and the difficulties, it's you. So we embrace that. And as we do that, it's a powerful way of us bringing that healing into our embodiment for ourselves. And that's a beautiful thing. And always remember, and life will throw stuff at us as we go through life. That's just life. It's a law of nature, right? Remember, when it happens, remember you always have Tadasana. You always have your strong mountain that you can return to. And that mountain is always there for us, always. So let's take a nice deep inhale. And let's exhale, let go. Another deep inhale. And let's exhale and let go. All right. Nice deep inhale. We're just going to turn facing forward. Nice deep inhale. We're going to step out about 4 to 5 feet, depending on your height. Opening up the legs nice and wide. You're going to bend the knees a little bit slightly here. Take a deep inhale. We're going to bring the arms out, stretching out away from the body, lengthening out away from the body, rooting into the earth. So we're going to do a side angle stretch. Take a nice deep inhale. And as we exhale, we push the toes back. We swan dive, leading with the heart, coming all the way down forward. Then we bring both palms in the center of our feet and plant the palms, and we push the elbows back towards the back body. And again, the knees are slightly bent. We're opening up that muscles in the internal muscles of the thighs. And we breathe for 3 breaths. And after 3 breaths, we're going to walk the hands all the way over to the left. If it's available to you, you can put your palms onto your foot. If not, wherever it feels most comfortable for you. Bring the torso a little bit closer to that thigh, and we'll take 3 breaths here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Then once we've completed our 3 breaths, we're going to walk the hands all the way over to the right. We're going to plant the palms wherever it feels most comfortable for us. Bring the torso a little bit closer to the thigh for 3 breaths. Once you've completed your 3 breaths, slowly and gently walk your hands back to the center. Then turn your palms facing up, the inside of your palms facing up. Pull it a little bit to the back as far as you can go. And then bring the crown of your head down towards the earth for 3 breaths. And once we've completed our 3 breaths, we slowly and gently Going to bring the palms again, open up like wings, like eagles to fly. And we're going to slowly and gently rise back up, stacking up vertebra upon vertebra, with the arms straight there, stretching out the arms away from the body, and then slowly and gently bringing the arms down by our side. So now bring your palms onto your hips, bend your knees a little bit, and we're just going to shorten the stance between our legs just a little bit closer. And then we're going to open up to the side, the toes, open the toes to the side. We're going to set up for a goddess pose and then a star pose here. So nice deep inhale, we bring our hands into heart center, and then we go into goddess pose and into that beautiful squat, straight back. And we feel that strengthening these thigh muscles, giving them some love, rooting into the earth, feeling that for 3 breaths. After 3 breaths, we slowly and gently rise up. We take a deep inhale, we rise the arms up, stretch up as if we want to touch the sky. We open up our arms and we become beautiful stars for 3 breaths. We feel the parts of the body that is opened up now, parts of the body that has been stretched out and that have been given lots of love. And then slowly and gently, as we bring our arms down, we bring it back into our hips. We pivot the feet facing forward. We bend the knees a lot and we walk coming back to center. And we come back into Tadasana, palms facing forward. And here I invite you to close your eyes and just to honor yourself. Once you've completed your breaths, we slowly and gently make our way onto our mat, and we are going to come on the front body. Onto the front body, we're going to do 1 or 2 back strengthening postures, arms down by your side, and you can look to your left and just surrender into the earth. And let your front body just melt into the earth. Inhaling strength, exhaling, letting go. Inhaling strength, exhaling, letting go. So we'll set up for Salabhasana, not Salabhasana, for palms under your armpit, low for cobra, chin on your mat, then zip up your cobra tail, legs together, knees together, thighs together, big toes kiss. Take a nice deep, deep, deep inhale for strength. And then push your pelvis into your mat and engage your buttocks. And then slowly rise up your cobra head, little bit of your cobra chest, chin up, eyes open wide, look up and back, lift up your palms, and really tap into strengthening your back for 3 breaths. Once you've completed your 3 breaths, come back down, arms down by your side, palms facing up. Now look to your right, left cheek on your earth, and surrender. Just melt into the earth and acknowledge the cardio happening in the body, the strength of the breath and the heartbeat. Next posture, we're going to be Salabhasana Locust, chin on your mat. Open your arms to the side, wing your fingers open wide. Take a nice deep inhale for strength. And as you exhale, we're going to lift up that eagle head, lift up the eagle wing, lift up your eagle tail on the soft of your belly and fly for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Arms down by your side, look to your left, and surrender. Noticing the shifts and the changes in the body. Acknowledging the cardio happening in the body. Strength of your breath, strength of your heartbeat. Take a nice deep inhale, bring the palms under your armpits and then slowly push up. Walk your knees forward to the center of your mat. And let's come sit on our heels, just giving our feet some love there, nice massage, and just lengthening and stretching out the big thigh muscles for 3 breaths. And once you've completed your 3 breaths, we're going to just come onto our backs. We'll do one more posture and then we'll do a guided meditation. So coming onto your back, and you're going to bend your knees, so you bring the soles of your feet flat on the earth, and then slowly come down onto your back. Take a nice deep inhale, bring your arms out down by your side, palms facing down. Take 2 breaths here and just allow your body to get used to being in this way now. So now take a nice deep inhale. We're going to lift up the feet and roll the knees and the thighs all the way over to the right, rolling the head and face over to your left. And you feel up to it, you could bring your left leg over the right and use your right palm to bring the knee down to get a bigger stretch for 3 breaths. And after the 3 breaths, we slowly and gently come back to center. And we roll the knees and the thighs all the way over to the left. You could bring your right knee and thigh over the left. Use your left palm to bring it down. Roll your head and face all the way over to the right for 3 breaths. And just indulge in this beautiful spinal twist. And then we come into the last stages of our practice, rolling back onto our back. Now going into integration or meditation. You can be on your back in Shavasana. If you have a blanket, always nice to cover yourself, right? Or if you feel, if your body says, no, I want to be on my left side or I want to be on my right side, you do what your body's telling you to do, but this is the integration. the best part of the yoga, all the beautiful work that you did tonight, you are going to integrate it. You're going to honor yourself in mindfulness meditation, and I'm going to do a nice guiding practice with you tonight. And tonight we are going to look at healing in love and compassion for our meditation. So as you find your sweet spot for your meditation and your integration, soften your body into the earth. Let every part, bone, muscle, joint, let it relax and melt into the arms of Mother Earth, of Shkapmukwe. And then greet your breath as you breathe in and breathe out. Soften every part of your being. Honor every part of your being. Breathing in and breathing out. And we're looking at tonight as at that self-compassion. Having loving kindness and compassion for ourselves. And I was going through my book, Enlightenment is Letting Go, and my eyes fell on a few words that's written in chapter 3. It's a story about Mika, and Mika was going through a lot of physical challenges with her body. A young RN who couldn't work anymore because of physical challenges in her body. So we worked together for a while. And in my book, she wrote her little story. And Mika said, in my work with Teresa, she gave me day by day suggestions to help me stay connected, to embrace myself, to embrace the mystery of life, and to embrace each day as it comes, and to have hope so that I can find my own destiny, and so on. And she said that she learned that the pain softened her and softened her hardness. But the biggest thing she said was that it's the times before we start a therapy practice, we'd sit together for 10 minutes or 15 minutes in meditation. And it was during those meditations that when we directed that energy inward to ourselves, and we give ourselves loving kindness and compassion, and we are kind and gentle to ourselves, even though the body is struggling. That is how she came to that place of peace and love and joy again, and accepting the body where it was at, and breathing into every part of our being. But the most important part of self-compassion is to be able to take the love that we often and so freely can give to others, for us to be able to bring that love to ourselves. And as you embrace your practice tonight, and as you embrace yourself tonight, bring that joy and that loving kindness and compassion to yourself. Love yourself and learn to love yourself if you forgot how to do that. Breathing in and breathing out. we bring that kindness and gentleness and love to ourselves. Feeling that love for our feet, our legs, our knees, our thighs. Sending that love to our pelvis, to the softness of the belly, to our chest, to all our vital organs inside of that chest, to our shoulders, and our spine, and our backs. Sending that love to our arms, and our hands, and all our fingers. Sending that love to our heads, feeling that love for our ears we can hear, our eyes we can see, our nose we can smell, our mouths we can taste, we can enjoy, we can talk, we can sing, we can love. And then we feel that love and that we are bathing in the love that resides within creation. The same earth that we are lying upon today is First Mother, Mother Earth, Earth Mother. And Earth Mother's always there holding us, supporting us, loving us, protecting us, guiding us, sustaining us, giving us all the beauty in nature, giving us all the medicines in nature to heal us, keep us healthy and whole. And in that last few breaths, I invite you to continue to send yourself that love, because you do matter. We are not what happened to us. We are far more than that. We are beautiful spiritual beings in the physical body. So now slowly and gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing new life into them. And if you're on your side, right side or left side, you can slowly bring your right or left palm into the earth to help you come back up. And if you're on your back, just to roll onto your side and to slowly and gently rise back up, coming into that seated position where we started our practice tonight, in easy pose. And in a gesture of gratitude, we're going to bring our hands into heart center, acknowledging ourselves and acknowledging our practice, this beautiful practice and healing that we brought to ourselves tonight. And we end the session with one sound of Om. And Om is the universal sound reminding us of pure consciousness, the infinite, the omnipotence, the omnipresence, the force, the source, Great Spirit, and our connection to that energy, our connection to ourselves, to our families, to our friends, and our connection to the rest of the world. So we take a nice deep inhale. So thank you everyone for sharing your beautiful practice and your energy with me and everyone else here tonight. It's always an honor Have a beautiful rest of this glorious night, day and night. Take all of this with you and apply it to your day-to-day life. I say namaste, the divine in me. I honor the divine in you all, always. I'm just going to turn off the recording first, and then if you feel so inclined just to do a checkout. If not, it's all okay.